Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician 84 here, profiling my Aster Phoenix character deck. Built mainly really as an excuse to play Destiny Heroes the classic way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bored of the way that Destiny Heroes play nowadays. It's like all they ever do is just summon DP, dominance, and dystopia, and just overwhelm the opponent too easily, like especially with DP, and not really do anything else. And it's just kind of becomes so dull, like which is a shame, because I love the hero archetypes. Like all of them are like my favourite series of cards from the GX era, especially the elemental ones. I've kind of lost interest in modern Destiny heroes. Shame, really. They're just not the same anymore. It's kind of the same problem with evil heroes, where like all they ever do is just summon Bane and sit behind it and overwhelm the opponent, and they don't do much else. But anyway, in the case of Destiny heroes, I just wanted an excuse to play them the old-fashioned way. You're probably wondering, why not just play a past format Destiny hero deck? Well, I kind of figured that playing an Aster character deck would be more interesting, even though it's just not very consistent, especially since I'm playing the elemental heroes that he played in the anime. So yeah, this is basically what I'm rolling with. So to start things off, I'm playing his ace monster, Destiny Hero Plasma, then my personal favourite Destiny hero, Dogma, the main deck boss monsters, or two of them anyway, then Dasher, Double Dude, and two copies of Malicious. And then of course I'm playing all four of the original Destiny heroes. Can't have the deck without them. Dreadmaster, Diamond Dude, both of which are original prints, I might add, Captain Tenacious, and Doom Lord. Just had to have the original four that started everything regarding the Destiny heroes. Yeah, there's better ones nowadays, but just had to have them in here. Then after that, I'm playing Dunker, Fearmonger, Blade Master, which I believe is the original Battle Hand Trap, Disc Commander with the original print, because it is meant to be a past format deck, or a past anime format deck, yet I didn't think to draw an extra card in the match against George's Predaplants. Defender, and then for non-Destiny hero monsters, this is what I have, even though this next card can be treated as one upon his normal summon. 3 copies of D Cubed, and then elemental heroes Sparkman, Burstinatrix, and Avian. And again with that damn Siren. I probably could or should just drop them all together, but to be honest, I wanted an excuse to play the fusions that they go into. But we'll get to that later. That's it for the monsters. On with the spells. So I'm playing D-Spirit, Dark City, and 3 copies of Destiny Draw. That's pretty standard. Dr. D. Now, I know this is a card that came out recently, but like I said, I'm playing this as a past anime format deck, because the card did exist in the anime, which came out during the GX era, so I'm making an exception here. It's kind of the same reason why I play Elemental Hero Neos Knight in my Jaden character deck. Even though that came out in 2011, I still play that in my Jaden deck, which is also a past anime format deck. Then Over Destiny, Clock Tower Prison. Then for other spells, I've got Graceful Charity and Pot of Greed. And then the last spell I have is 3 copies of Polymerization to go into all the fusion monsters that I have. And there aren't that many, of course, but we'll get to that shortly. And then for the traps, I have 2 copies of D-Counter, which is Sakuratsu Armor for Destiny Heroes, D-Fortune, and the MVP of the match with George, D-Shield. Now, there was one way that he could have got rid of Captain Tenacious a lot sooner, and that was with Super Polymerization. Because he used it to fuse 2 of his own Dark Monsters to make Starving Venom Fusion Dragon rather than one of my own for some reason. If he did that, he could have won like a lot sooner, and of course won the whole match. You know, depending on what I would have top deck. Yeah, I could have stalled, but I might not have been able to make a comeback, at least not that easily. Yeah, he just didn't capitalise on the opportunity to get rid of Captain Tenacious a lot sooner, and that ultimately cost him the game. Shame really, but it was quite funny to see Captain Tenacious's effect actually get used. Anyway, for the remainder of the traps, I've got Destiny Signal and Eternal Dread. And there's only 3 monsters in the fusion deck. The Destiny and Dragoon, of course, Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer, and Elemental Hero Phoenix Enforcer. Because yeah, it is possible to go into all 3 of them. Now, if I wanted to, I could just outright drop or Sparkman, Burstinatrix and Avian, and then these 2 would be just for show, but again, I wanted an excuse to be able to play them, you know, other than play 2 of my past format Elemental Hero decks. But I wanted to try them anyway. Yeah, they can be bricks and dead draws, but yeah, that's just the way it is with character decks. And yeah, that is the Aster Phoenix deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment, share and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention was I didn't think to put MST in the deck, because it is a card that Aster actually uses, and I don't know why I didn't. that could have helped so much, not only because it's a generic staple, semi-staple now, but yeah, I could have used it to destroy my own clock tower prison with 4 counters, and I was just waiting for that in the match, the previous match I played it in, but it just never came up, and I was wondering where it was, and I was like, oh yeah, I didn't put it in. Not that I needed it in the end. A shame, really, because I was hoping to end things with Dreadmaster, but it just didn't happen. Yeah, it's pretty fun. This deck, inconsistent, but still fun, and I wanted to give it a go. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.